Now we have two very special guests for you. After working together on Van Diemen's Land, they have regrouped for a brand new web series called Cop Hard. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mark Winter and Johnathan auf der Heide. Gents, welcome. Welcome. Grab a seat.
How are you?
Gentlemen, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
I firstly have to apologise. Lockie Hume has given me champagne that's making me slightly burpy. So if I do burp during this interview, at least I've warned you.
It's cool. It's fine with us.
Now let's talk about, you worked together first on Van Diemen's Land, the Aussie feature that was released in 2009.
Yep.
Johnathan, you directed the film.
And co-wrote it. But we worked together first on the short film of which got us the funding for the feature. So even it was the year before that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did a short film, 21-minute film called Hell's Gates. That was my graduating film at VCA. And that's where I kind of got to know Mark, and yeah, he did a good enough job to warrant getting into the feature. So
cool. Now we'll talk about the film because it was massively successful, particularly for the fact that it was privately funded. Now I read in an interview you said it was funded by pretty much your friends and Oscar Redding, who played the lead in the film. His friends, is this true?
Yeah, and family. So you know, it's pretty hard looking them in the eye now after. Because even though a film does well, it doesn't mean you're raining, and it's not raining money.
The money did not rain.
No, unfortunately. Yeah.
It's not as nice when it rains silver coins.
Yeah.
Kind of loses that romantic twang about it.
Get your M&Ms from the vending machine, but you know, that's as far as it's going.
Yeah. So it was all friends and family, really, and Oscar and I got a bank loan out, and yeah. So.
Even if it doesn't rain cash, though, that's a pretty good thing to hold over your family. Has anyone else in your family produced a feature?
No, God, no.
Damn straight.
God,
dinner, please.
I wish. Yeah, no, it was. I certainly don't regret it. You know.
Now, Mark, you were in Van Diemen's Land as well.
Yep.
You guys have moved on to create Cop Hard, the web series. Now, you're starring as Detective Larry Hard in the series. For people who don't know what it's about, we're 2 episodes in so far. Would you mind giving us a brief kind of rundown of what the show's about?
Well, thus far, the 2 that are online, the first episode is Larry sitting with his parents at Christmas dinner, and he sort of makes a prayer, you know, like he says grace, and basically hopes that his parents respect each other and love each other physically. And that
they consummate their love.
They consummate their love and continue to explore their love, and they do.
It ends with them rooting on the dinner table.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful stuff. Now, guys, I wanted to ask you as well, Johnathan, you've gone from the directing role in Van Diemen's Land. You've stepped back to a producer's role.
Yeah. Well, Oscar and I, after getting the money up for Van Diemen's Land, we thought it was good to help another filmmaker out, and so we went with heard of this guy, Charles C. Custer, who's an independent American filmmaker who hasn't really been given much of a run. He's made a few features, but all off his own back, and so we thought, well, he's a perfect guy to do this.
Born in Brooklyn, is that right?
Yeah.
Has that influenced, the show is essentially kind of a parody of those, like, would you say 60s cop shows, 70s cop shows?
Yeah, it's got a set in cop show land, so it's got a bit of Dirty Harry, bit of...
a bit of Clint Eastwood meets a chimp.
Yeah. And is that what influenced the American accents, and that, or is that just because that was the films at the time?
Well, Charles has this theory that Australians don't really want to listen to Australian accents, so he thought, well, Australians are going to love a show which has what it needs is an American accent.
And plus, I mean, like, this is a big sort of heart project for Charles C. And so I think even though he was making it in Australia, it was, you know, very much American and from him and from his soul, you know.
This sounds like deep stuff, but I think before we give people the wrong idea, maybe we should check out. We've got a trailer here from the show. You guys mind? Let's check that out.
Yeah.
Essentially just you making out with women.
Yeah.
Tough gig.
And a dude.
I was going to say, your character's described as arresting first and shagging slightly after.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, have you learnt much from playing this character in terms of tips with the ladies and things like that?
I learn a lot.
Right, I'm a painfully single man. Do you think I could ask for a little bit of advice?
Yeah, see, like Larry, it seems to be about the old school, you know, it's all about overwhelming women with your masculine intensity. That's his sort of bent.
Right, have I lost this game before I've even started?
No, it's all in the approach. It's just,
okay.
it's just, you know, it's just sort of like you don't take any resistance. You just keep sort of trying, you know, like just sort of go in further and further. So when they're pushing away, it's sort of like that's when you kind of get more muscle.
Yeah. Women, they find muscle attractive.
Sort of, yeah. But it's also I mean, I don't want to get this confused though, because it is about respect for each other and the primal sort of
Johnathan,
man,
do you feel
woman,
respected right now?
Not right now.
But we didn't finish then.
No.
We didn't finish.
No,
so
no, I'm sure I would have got a lot more out of it if everyone else wasn't watching.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please check out the show. It's fantastic. If you want to check it out, it's www.cophard.tv. Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Mark Winter and Johnathan auf der Heide. Thanks very much.